Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but they're available anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to go over there, subscribe to the channel, and then check out the playlists. We just started our May playlist yesterday, so if you go into there, you'll see all the workouts for the month, and they're gonna be labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it'll have the date, which is Cinco de Mayo, it'll say 5/5/2026. So happy Cinco de Mayo and good morning, Lynn. It's good to see you. We are gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing and go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead. Stretching all the way through those fingertips. And let's take it to the side. And let's take it down to the ground. Take those legs wide, toes pointed out. We're gonna take it side to side. I'm going to the left and stretching that right arm out, going to the right, stretching the left arm out, keeping my back straight, my spine long. No rounded backs here. Bend those knees to get that hand down toward the ground. And go ahead and stand it up, but keep those legs wide. And we're just gonna take just the torso, side to side, channeling your inner belly dancer. Knees stay still, warming up the core here. Bringing those legs in to about shoulder width, hands just above the knees, bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral, straighten the legs, round the back, and bring the chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it out. Go ahead and round that back up and then roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. And to the other side. back. Keeping the spine long, don't arch the back, tuck the rear and squeeze the abs so the spine stays straight. And pulling the other elbow back. And arms to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head. Trying to touch those hands together. And to the other side. And pressing one hand down toward the ground and pulling the head to the side with the other hand, continuing to press that hand down. Relax the head and feel the stretch in the side of the neck. And taking it to the other side. And clasping those hands behind the back, and or taking the bar like I'm going to take and press the arms back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and bring the chest forward as the arms come up. And dropping the hands down. Going down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And taking one leg back, hands to the inside of the shoes, sink the hips down. That's furthest from the shoe up. And down. And bringing the other hand up. And down. And feet come together. Walking the other foot out, same thing, to the other side, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. Rolling it up, and we're going to take it onto the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, back leg is straight, most of the weight on that back heel, stretching out the upper part of the calf behind the knee. Now bending the back knee, keeping the heel pressed to the ground, but putting the weight to the toe. Now we're stretching the lower part of the calf, back behind Achilles tendon. Set the other foot up, same thing, back leg straight, back heel pressed into the ground. Most of the weight on that back heel. toe, heel stays pressed to the ground. All right, we are going to get started with the strength portion of this workout. I'm going to grab some weights. This is the first time I've used weights on this exercise, so you don't have to use weights, but I'm going to challenge myself a little bit. So we're just doing some lunge squats, and I usually do this without any weight. So I'm starting with light weights, and we'll see how it goes. But I have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I'm going to take that back knee straight down and up, down and up. Last one, taking it right to the other side. We go down and up. Last one. All right, so far so good. We're going to go into an upright row. I haven't done these ones for a while. I'm going to take 2 weights. I want you to feel like you only have maybe 2 reps left. That's how tired you should feel at the end of a set. So like maybe you have 2 left in you before your arms would give out or your legs would give out. That's kind of a good feeling of exertion that you should have. All right, so we have these weights down. We're just gonna bring the elbows up, weights to the chin. Elbows up, weights to the chin. And bring it on down. We're going to go into a jump rope. This one can be done with or without weight. Regardless of whether or not you're using weights, you're going to circle your arms just like you're jumping rope. Then you can add a little jump in. If you don't want to jump, you can pole squat or you can toe raise. Okay, so either one of those as an alternative to a jump. It doesn't have to be a really high jump. And remember, when you jump, you always want to land with bent knees, soft knees. All right, whatever way you're doing it. You know what? I'm going to circle backwards on this first one. Here we go. Stop. It is about time to wipe my shoes again. I need to clean the bottoms of them. They get squeaky after a while. All right, jump ropes, and we're gonna finish off this set with a reverse fly. So 1 set of weights. We're gonna take those weights down in front, back is straight, and lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Don't raise the chest up, just the arms. Last one, And we're going right back to the top with those lunge squats. Ready? And taking it straight down and up. Last. 1, 2, the other side, and down, up. Last. 1, moving into the upright rows. Ready? Nice relaxed shoulders and up. Don't let the shoulders come up into the ears. If that happens, you might have too much weight. Last. 1, moving into those jump ropes. Ready? Here we go. And stop. Moving in to the reverse flies. After I shake out these arms a little bit, I'm feeling it. All right. Here we go. Down in front and up. One more. I think my exertion is right on. All right. That leads us back to the beginning with those weighted lunge squats or without weight. Here we go. Ready? Taking it down and up. Last. 1, to the other side, and down, up. Last. 1, moving into those upright rows. Ready? And up. Last one. And moving into the jump ropes. I went backwards, forwards. I think I'm gonna go back to the backward arm. Here we go. Last one. And finishing off our first round with the reverse fly. As soon as I catch my breath, my arms are feeling it. All right. Here we go, down in front, back is straight, and up. One more. Very good. All right. We're going to go in to a weighted side lunge. So I'm going to bring a set of weights down here. How was that? Oh, I forgot to high five. High five, high five. Round one is in the books. All right. So we're going to start with legs wide here. We're going to do side lunges, just like in the warm-up, except we're going to pick up a weight, put a weight down, put a weight down, up, up, down, down. Back is straight when I do this. I'm not rounded in the back. Very good. All right. Moving into a shoulder rotation. So one set of weights. We're holding them right about the hip and just taking the arms out, elbows right next to the body and in. Little movement. Last one, going into a sumo squat. Use my ball here, weighted ball. You can use a dumbbell too. We're going to take you don't have to use a weight if you don't want to. You can just have nothing in your hands. I have a weighted ball, but you can use a weighted dumbbell if you want as well, or no weight. Put that butt back. Feet are wide, toes are pointed out. Butt goes back, arms go up. Butt goes back, back is straight. last one. And we're going to finish off with a little side to side shoulder press. You know what? I'm going to switch it up. We aren't going to do a side to side shoulder press. Let's do a calf raise. We've done a lot on our upper body today. Let's go with the calf raise. So I just got weights in hand, up on the toes and down. Two and one. You can do these with or without weight too. If you're just getting started, just think about going up high on your toes and coming down. It'll work those calves. All right, we're going right back in to the beginning. We have 2 more sets with this lunge, weighted lunge. So weighted side lunge, up, up, down, down. If you're just getting started and you don't want to use weight, that's fine. Last one, back is straight. Very good. All right. Shoulder rotations are next. Here we go. Elbows stay right next to your body. Last one. Moving into the sumo squats. Here we go, ready, and butt goes back and up. One, and finishing off with some calf raises. Here we go. Ready? Up. It. We're doing on shoulder rotation, sumo squat. Yep. Okay, so we are now into our last set in this second round. So the last set before we stretch, we're going into those weighted side lunges. Our next. Ready? And up, up, down, down. Last one, put it down, put it down. Very good. All right, moving into the shoulder rotations. Ready? Out and in. Last one. Sumo squats are next. And butt goes back, weight on the heels, bring it up. Back stays straight. Last one, and we're going to finish this off with the calf raise. Here we go. And stop. And that is going to do it for the strength portion of this workout. Little high five. High five. I hope you're liking it so far. All right, I'm going down to the mat. And I'm going to take off my squeaky shoes and socks. My socks aren't squeaky. I'm taking them off. All right, let's put feet flat on the ground. Hands behind the head. Go ahead and bring chin to chest. I think I see Sheridan and JJ here. Good morning. Chin to chest. And at the same time, let the head rest in the hands, giving a little resistance. And release. Bring that chin right back up. Bring it to one side. Same thing. A little push and pull. Gentle. And release. You don't want to crank on your neck. So just be gentle. Just a little push or a little pull up and a little push down. And release. And we're going to go ahead and straighten the left leg, keep that right leg bent. We're gonna take the right leg to the inside of the body, keep the right shoulder on the ground. If it starts to come up, bring your knee back toward the midline so it goes back down. I'm gonna use my left hand just to put a little pressure on that knee. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Don't let the shoulder come up. If it comes up, go ahead and bring the knee back toward the midline. Okay, then we're going to put both feet flat on the ground before we cross one leg over the other one, a figure 4 here. Then we're going to use the bottom leg to pull that top leg toward your chest. And then use the hand to pull your top knee toward your opposite shoulder. So you're pulling up and pulling in. Now take your hand from the back of the knee and put it on the inside of the knee and press that knee out. Continue to pull the whole top leg in. Should be a nice glute stretch there. We're going to cross over the other leg, pull the top leg in, pull the top knee toward the opposite shoulder. Keep pulling the top leg in, but now push that top knee out. Normally I have you put your hands, your fingertips pointing back. I'm going to have you put your fingertips pointing forward today. It's going to be a little bit of a shoulder stretch. I want you to bridge up, try to make a table. Get as flat as you can. Head can be neutral. Take it to the front and side to side, Z-sit. Good. And taking it onto your stomach, pulling one heel to the rear, little quad stretch here. And release. And to the other side. Release. And we're going to put the tops of the feet pressed into the mat, pointing the fingertips back toward the knees, just a few little rocks back and forth before turning one hand palm up. Not much weight on this palm up hand. Try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground and the arm straight. And just rotate that palm up hand into different directions. Rotate the fingers into different directions as you continue to rock on the palm down hand. And then switch hands. Back of the hand tries to get flat on the ground. And take it back onto the backs of the legs, sitting on the backs of the legs, or if you're like me, using a block or something that can kind of, you can sit back on if you can't get all the way back down. That'll make this one more comfortable. And thread one arm under the other arm, thread the needle, ear down toward the ground. And to the other side. And release. We're going to go up onto the toes and then put the rear up in the air into down dog. Try to get those heels flat on the ground. Legs straight, head right in between your arms. Now, you're going to bring one leg up, bend it, and rotate to the outside of the body, looking right under the armpit. Keep the arms straight, put the hand flat on the ground. And back into down dog. We're going to take the other leg up, bend it, rotate, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. That top foot, the top of the back foot is pressed into the ground. We're going to bring the arms up and back. Now just tuck the rear and push that back hip forward. Back. The spine stays straight. Don't arch the low back. Just push the hip forward. That'll give you a hip flexor stretch. Taking it to the other side, arms go up and back, top of the foot on that back leg is pressed into the mat, tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And release. And we're going to take it onto our rear. Butterfly, using elbows to press the knees down toward the ground, sitting up pretty tall here. And release elbows from knees with the straight back. Take the chin toward the toes. Go ahead and straddle stretch. We're going to take one arm across the body, take the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And release to the other side. My hamstrings are sore. And release, and down to center. And taking the chest down toward the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. And down the center. And bringing one leg in, trying to press the bent knee down toward the mat as you take the chest toward the thigh on the opposite leg, pressing that knee down. And release to the other side. Press the knee down, straight back, chest toward the thigh. And release. Go ahead and bring feet into crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee. Other hand right behind your hip. Try to look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. Release. Let's go ahead and stand it up. Stretching up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bending the knees and rolling it up. Taking a deep breath in and blowing it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Tuesday, you guys. We made it. I have an intention for today. It says, this is by J.K. Rowling, I think. Am I saying that wrong? I always say I'm going to look this up every time, then I forget. Anything's possible if you've got enough nerve. Anything's possible if you got enough nerve. All right, you guys, I hope everyone has a fantastic Tuesday. It is Cinco de Mayo, so if you're out tonight celebrating, have fun, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you, and until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.